A transactional analysis is a theory that was developed by the psychiatrist Dr. Eric Berne in the 1950s. At that time, Eric Berne wanted a counseling theory or psychotherapy theory, which could be understood by the client and also by anyone who is in communication or who is in therapy would be able to understand it. So in a nutshell, transactional analysis is a theory of human personality and human behavior. By that I mean that if you see a TA clinician, the one competency that they would have is that they would be able to analyze the personality and the behavior of the client or anyone in communication or in therapy. Secondly, transactional analysis is considered also as a system for improving the client's functioning, especially in human relationship. It is also a method of psychotherapy that is used by people like myself for the treatment of counseling issues and also human dysfunction. I think that if you want to look at transactional analysis, it's also a theory of change, whereby the role or the contract in TA counseling or psychotherapy is to facilitate the client to make choices to either change their thinking, their behavior, or also their emotions, especially if they are negative ones. First one is a transactional analysis belief that everyone has the capacity to think. It means that regardless of, unless of course there's a genetic accident or there's some brain handicap or things like that, but if all things are okay, Dr. Berne and TA believe that everyone has the capacity to think. Now, if you buy in that philosophy, it means that every client or every individual you are communicating with can actually be empowered to come up with their own solutions and to solve their own problem and to make their own choices because you believe that they can think. And when you believe that a person can think, it means that there would not be discounting. So when a person is thinking, you would not discount what the person is saying, and you will take the person seriously and with a lot of respect. The second philosophy of TA is that TA believes that people can change. And because of that, it gives hope to the individual. Because no matter how challenging the situation is, you and I might not be able to change the past, but we can certainly change the here and now in the way I think, in the way I feel, and in the way I behave. And the third philosophical assumption of TA, which I'm so attracted to it because of that, because transactional analysis believe that everyone, all of us are okay. And I also like to say that when we say that I'm okay, you're okay, the planet is also okay. Because if you believe that the planet is okay, then of course you'll be very aware how we use paper. You'll be very aware of how we get rid of plastics and all that, because you believe that the planet must be okay too. And I think when we talk about people are okay, you then look at the notion of inclusiveness, where people are included, regardless of race, language, or religion, educational background, or sexual orientation, that there would be a respect for that. And if you believe that people are okay, there's also equity, that there's equal relationship, whereby there's not one up and the other one down. And that makes TA extremely humanistic. What TA can do is to actually communicate to the client and to empower the client that the early decision that I make in childhood that might have worked for me because of survival. But today, the decisions that I make as a child might not work for me today. And so when TA help a person to elicit self-awareness, the person is now left with choices, whether I want to stay stuck or at an impasse for something that I'm stuck with for many years. And the client today, with the facilitation of the TA practitioner, can then make choices to change.